In the ever-evolving saga of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, their latest intervention has caused ripples across the globe. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have voiced their support for a game-changing policy in Australia, the social media ban for users under the age of 16. But with this move, the couple is once again being accused of meddling in politics, igniting a debate on whether they have overstepped their bounds or if their activism is actually necessary. The new Australian law, the first of its kind, has made headlines for its boldness. Starting today, major platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat will be required to block any users under the age of 16 from creating accounts. The decision has divided opinions worldwide, but Harry and Meghan have strongly backed the policy. They have praised the Labour Party's initiative, stating that it sends a strong message against the exploitation of children online. However, critics argue that their intervention in Australia's domestic policy is another instance of meddling in foreign affairs. In a rare joint statement, the couple hailed the Australian government for its decision, but Harry and Meghan didn't hold back in warning that this measure was merely a temporary fix. They pointed out that while the social media ban is an important first step, it doesn't address the deeper issues caused by the broken design and exploitative business models of social media platforms. According to the couple, platforms have continued to target children for profit, often with devastating consequences such as cyberbullying, radicalization, and self-harm. It shouldn't have come to this, the couple said, expressing their belief that tech companies need to be held accountable for their role in these issues. The statement read, "This bold, decisive action to protect children sends a strong signal that a child's mind is not a commodity to be exploited." While praising the move, they cautioned that age restrictions alone will not resolve the underlying problems with tech. However, not everyone agrees with the couple's stance. Chris Snowdon, a leading economist from the Institute of Economic Affairs in London, questioned whether the ban would truly solve the problem. Snowdon, in a scathing critique, noted that while Meghan, in particular, is a prolific user of social media, the idea of imposing a full prohibition was unrealistic. He pointed out that while social media can have positive effects, complete restrictions would only encourage children to find workarounds, leaving the rest of society excluded. His warning echoes the concern that such policies may end up being ineffective and could limit the freedoms of millions. This is not the first time Harry and Meghan have faced backlash for their involvement in political matters. Their support for the Democrats in the U.S. presidential election and comments about Donald Trump have raised eyebrows in the past. Critics argue that their ongoing activism, often seen as stepping into political territory, goes against the traditional royal protocol of political neutrality. They have been accused of dipping their toes into issues they shouldn't, interfering with matters that aren't part of their role as non-working royals. The couple's statements have sparked both praise and criticism from the public. While some applauded them for speaking out on issues like child safety online, others believe they should stay out of the political spotlight, especially when it involves foreign countries. One critic online even suggested that Harry and Meghan should stop interfering in Australia's national policies, labeling them as meddling royals. In addition to their political commentary, Harry and Meghan have faced criticisms for their public displays on social media, especially regarding their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. While the couple has struggled to maintain privacy for their family, they've often been seen posting rare glimpses of their kids, sparking a fresh debate about the balance between privacy and public visibility. Harry, in particular, has been reported as feeling uneasy about his family's social media presence, particularly when it comes to Meghan's posts. A source recently claimed that Harry is not thrilled with Meghan's displays of their children online. He has also expressed discomfort with Meghan's use of their royal wedding to market her as ever products. But while Harry has reaffirmed his stance on the importance of online safety, his personal discomfort with Meghan's public persona continues to raise questions. Could their differing views on social media be putting a strain on their relationship? Or is this just another example of the complex balance they have to strike between privacy and public engagement? The truth remains that Harry and Meghan's activism, whether in supporting online safety laws or criticizing political figures, keeps them at the center of global discussions. Will their interventions in politics, both in the US and Australia, continue to generate controversy, or will their growing influence lead to positive change in global policies for young people? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Harry and Meghan's journey as activists and advocates for children's safety is far from over. As they raise their children in California, their public role continues to evolve. Will they find a way to navigate the line between public duty and personal activism, or will they face more criticism for their unconventional approach to royal life?